Hey everyone, welcome to the YourPedia. So today I'm going to start a series with collaboration of YourPedia Education. So this series is about admissions in foreign universities abroad, that is either US, Europe, Canada, Australia, Singapore, and New Zealand. So I'll make few videos. I'll discuss with you the different contents, different hacks in which you can get the admission. So before I start today's video, let me introduce myself. So my name is Rahul. I did my master's from IIT Kanpur in 2015. Then I did job in one of the MNC. So I'm from basically mechanical engineering department. So I did job in one of mechanical based MNC called Caterpillar. Currently, I'm doing PhD from USA from this Rutgers University in New Jersey. So this is brief introduction about myself. So with that, I'll start this series. So this series is about different process that is involved in admissions in abroad universities. So in our first video, I'll discuss about application deadlines. This is very, very important because many students, they want to go to abroad, but they are not aware like when they have to apply, when are the deadlines for different universities. So in this today's video, I'll compare US and European universities deadline. So this is one slide I prepared. So if you want to apply in US and Canada, first of all, you have to understand there are two sessions like we have in India. In India, we have one summer session and one winter session for PhD admissions. Here we have two sessions that is called fall and spring. So fall session is equivalent to summer session in India. So what I mean equivalent, like classes will start in August. Similarly, spring session is equivalent to winter session in India. Your classes will start in January. So, but there is one difference between Indian summer session and US fall session. So you have to understand that if you are from India, China, or some other country, you are an international student for US. So for international student, if you want to apply in fall session, classes will start in August. Let us say fall 2023. Classes will start in August 2023. But when you have to apply, you have to apply 1 year before. You have to apply before 15 December of previous year. So if you are targeting fall 2022, so you have to apply basically 15 December of 2021. Similarly, spring session classes will start in January. So if you want to join classes from January 2022, you have to apply in previous year till 15 September of 2021. So this is basically one date I am giving you. So you have to keep that in mind. And another point which you have to keep in mind is like this is not fixed for all the universities. Mostly universities have this deadline, but not all the universities. I'll show you there. I prepared few slides. So this is UCLA, University of California at LA. If you see its page, grad school page, so deadlines to apply for fall session is December 1, not December 15, it's December 1. Okay. And admission limited to fall, it means they are not end up taking their student in the spring session, only in fall session they are taking. So fall is very important session. It is like summer session, major session in US. It's called fall. So for that, if you want to attend classes in August 2022, you have to apply before December 1 of 2021. So you have to apply 8 months before because this process will take time. They will like every year there are a lot of candidates who are applying, so they need some time to evaluate your application. After that, this visa process will take time. So in this way, they basically take 8 months window. Every graduate committee, every university will take 8 months window. So in that 8 months, they will process your application, your visa, and everything. So that's why you have to apply before December 1. This is UCLA. So all good universities, Ivy League universities, they generally have deadlines for of December 1 in USA. This is Purdue University, another university in US, very, very good university. For that, if you check for fall, deadlines are December 15, and for spring, Deadlines are September 15th. So this is basically the deadline for most of the universities, I'll say, in US. Fall December 15th, spring December September 15th. You have to keep that thing in mind. This is Rutgers University. This is my university. So in that, if you see, like for deadline for non-US student is for fall 2022 is January 10th. So as I mentioned previously, mostly universities have deadline of 15 December, but it varies. Like some universities have deadline, you can see like December 1 and January 10 also. Okay, and this is another university, Colorado School of Mines in US. If you see here, mechanical engineering deadline is March 1 for international students. So you have fall deadline in March 1 also, but here if you see, like priority is December 15th. So generally, if you are serious about PhD admissions in US, I'll say follow this deadline, because mostly professors, they shortlisted their candidates in the month of December. Even if university's deadline is March 1, but they are going to select their candidate till December 15th. So I'll say follow this deadline. You have different deadlines in US for different universities. uh, some mostly have December 15 as deadline for fall session, which is the major one. And some universities have December 1 also, some universities have January 10. So spring session, if you see for Purdue, spring session deadline is September 15. For Rutgers, spring session deadline is November 1st. So this is also vary from university to university. And this is Colorado School of Mines. So for that, if you see, deadline is March 1. So it varies in US, mostly December 15. Now I'm coming to European universities. So you have to understand one thing. In Europe, there is no specific deadlines. In Europe, PhD is like a job. So in job also, if you want to apply in some company, any time in the year you can apply to that company. Similarly, PhD in Europe. So whenever a professor is getting some funding, he will advertise the position on the portal. Okay. If you check there is some position, you can apply. So he will give you 2 months window. So in that 2 month window, you have to apply. And any time, any month of the year, you will get admission. So there is no deadlines. So if you are planning to go for abroad studies now in the month of January, I'll say like for US, mostly deadlines are over. So you have to target spring session if you want to apply in US. But if you want to go now, I'll say try in Europe. Different universities, like different positions will come. I'll show you in these slides. So if you see here, this is this is one university from Norway, that is University of Oslo. If you see, there is a PhD research fellowship, and if you check deadline is 15 February. Similarly, another PhD position in additive manufacturing. If you are from mechanical, you know about this thing. So if you see, like deadline is 5th March. So different deadlines. Whenever a professor will get funding, he will advertise the position, and he'll give you 1 or 2 months time. So in that time window, you have to apply. After that, he will interview you. There is some technical interview. I'll explain about that in following videos. Okay, but today's video is about deadlines, so I'm showing you, like for Europe there is no specific deadline. This is another university from Germany, that is Max Planck. So there is one PhD position that, like, they opened this position on January 6th. Today is January 9. So basically, if you read here, they are saying like you have to submit all your documents before February 1. So they gave you 1 month window. So you have to apply in that, and then there is an interview. Then if you got selected in 2 or 3 months, they will tell you to join there. So in Europe, there are no specific deadline, and any time of the year you can apply. But in US, Canada, there are deadlines. So there are two sessions. One is called fall, which is a major session. Mostly universities have deadline of 15 December. And another session is called spring. Mostly universities have deadline of 15 September. So if you are interested, keep these deadlines in mind. What you have to do to apply here, that will come in the next video. So be with us, be with the YourPedia. I'll explain you in the next video what you have to do, what documents you need to apply in US and Europe. Thank you very much for watching this video.